Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Liv's Thoughts. Today I just had a little promptu video idea in my brain. I said I need to make that before I forget about it because I definitely will forget about it if I do not make it right this second. And today I want to talk about education, knowledge, learning, my favorite thing to talk about. And if you guys didn't know, I'm back in freaking school. I'm a freshman. I'm 4 weeks into my first semester and it is ball. Like, I am so happy that I decided to go back to school, and it genuinely excites me the fact that I still get 4 more years of school. Like, that's so freaking cool. I get 7 more semesters to pick more fun classes and learn stuff. It's so freaking cool. Also, forgive me, I'm deathly ill right now and my nose is starting to drip, so I'm gonna really fast blow my nose. Sorry, or just wipe it. Excuse me. If I cough at all this video, I'm just ill. I went on a really awesome camping trip this weekend that my spirits are high, my feelings are high, but I got sick, so that's the downside. You can't always have just one fun thing. You kind of have to have the yin with the yang, you know? So the sickness is the trade-off for the great memories I will forever hold close to my heart. Anyways, back to education. Freshman year, and I noticed something when I was in class. And I said, half of these kids should not be in school right now. Give these kids a fucking break. Go work for a year, take a fucking gap year, and come back when you're ready. I know that not everyone's going to come back to school, but it's such a difference, going to school because you want to go to school versus, this is the path that my parents feel is best for me, so I might as well do it. This is what everyone does, so I feel like I just kind of have to do it. Getting to choose your education, and I'm going to a community college, guys. I am not going to a 4-year university right now. I'm going to a 2-year associate's program right now. I plan on transferring to a 4-year. But, bro, community college is where it's fucking at. I'm not kidding. The professors, real as fuck. Genuinely real as fuck. They still know what they're talking about. You're not getting, lack of education because you're going to a fucking community college. And the class sizes are significantly smaller. So, you can have a relationship with your professor in a way that's wow, I feel like I'm actually I can talk to you if there's an issue and I don't feel worried about my grade and stuff like that, all these things. And particularly in my ethics class, which I find hilarious. Whoopsies, hold on, there we go. Particularly in my ethics class, the other day 5 kids were asleep in my class. 5, the whole back row, headphones in. I said, are y'all not paying attention? I was so confused. Know that meme? It's the guy that's sitting back and then he's hunched over. That's literally me in class. I'm listening. I'm raising my hand every 5 minutes. I am the annoying bitch in class that is asking lots of questions. But you want to know something? I'm learning. And I'm learning a lot very quickly, and it is freaking awesome. I cannot express, how cool it is to learn something new or get background knowledge on something that you're already interested in. Get a stronger foundation so you're better at the things that you're already interested in. AKA me with philosophy. Y'all, I'm cooking up some really awesome video ideas coming up my sleeve. I'm going to say within the next year because I cannot promise the next 6 months because I don't know how busy school's going to get, because it's about time where my essays are starting to, the due dates are creeping up, and my workload's getting a little bit heavier here. So anyways, being in ethics, being in philosophy of religion, being even in my writing class, I have learned the basics of each of these things so much more, and now I'm oh my god, I actually can produce a good argument in philosophical terms, if you will, or in a philosophical standard, if you will. I can actually produce a valid argument now. I can produce a sound and valid argument. Now, philosophy of religion, I know the ontological, oh my god, that was really embarrassing. Let me restart. I know the ontological, cosmological, and teleotheological arguments for God. I know the physiotheological argument for God. And I'm just cooking. I know Thomas Aquinas' 5 ways. I'm learning so much, and I feel so, these aren't that complex of things, but, still, it's so fun. I can't, everyone needs to take a freaking gap year. Go back to school on your own accord. Do not do it because someone else is forcing you to do it. Go because you actually want to go. Obviously, right out of high school, there's some people who just, like, know what they want to do. They can use that momentum to push them forward, and, like, a gap year is not going to work for them. But, bruh, if you don't know what you want to do, take a fucking gap year. If I would have actually gone into what I wanted to go into, dear Lord, would I have hated it. Sports broadcasting. My body physically reacted to that. Are you kidding me? Like, I don't think I would be very happy if I was doing the thing that I chose to do when I was 18. Like, fuck no. Fuck no. Like, I'm so happy I waited to go back to school. But off the topic of just community college and going back to school in general, also, if you're in Austin, go to fucking ACC. It's $1,100 for a full 13 or 14 credit, semester. Like, that's all. That's so cheap. Anyways, education in general. I think that everyone needs to be reading more. I think that everyone needs to be educating themselves on how to, like, pick out what's correct in the news and all this stuff. Like, I think that educating yourself not only on what is happening in our country right now, but just in general about topics you feel passionately about, things you're interested in. Do a little background research. Get a little history. Figure out a little bit more. Broaden your scope, broaden your horizons of the things that you can just, fun fact, pop out at a party. Like, these things will make you a more interesting person also. I feel like people forget that like, being knowledgeable, very knowledgeable about a specific thing makes you an interesting person in general. So take a hobby you're already interested in, music per se. Be an artist, okay? Someone I was talking about with my friend today, the Strokes. Okay, let's learn the history of the Strokes. Where did they first play? Where are all the band members from? Did they switch any band members out? Like, there's so many fun facts you can just learn. You can learn the genres of music. You can learn about football and, like, have a very deep understanding of the history of football and all this stuff. Like, just learn. I don't know how much more I can say. Just go out and learn. Why not? Like, what's stopping you? You want to be dumb as a fucking toad on the ground? That was mean. Toads aren't dumb. They're just not as evolved. You want to be... I feel bad calling things dumb. You want to be as conscious as a fucking water bottle? This water bottle isn't making its own decisions. It's doing what I say, just like you're doing what your phone is telling you to do. You have a controller when you... I feel weird saying, like, you have a master, but, like, when you don't take your education into your own hands, you are so much more susceptible to, like, manipulation. You are so much more susceptible to propaganda. If you don't know how to discern, like, news media now, like, brother and criminy, end it all. That was mean. Start getting educated, okay? Like, these are important things we need to be, like, genuinely need to be talking about. Learn how to play fucking chess. Get really good at a board game. Do just something that stimulates your brain other than your fucking phone. Like, your phone is... you can't take that thing to the grave, so I understand the want to just... What if the next scroll was going to be the perfect one? But maybe the afterlife will have doom scrolling. Probably will. If that's your heaven, you'll probably have doom scrolling there. So save it for the afterlife, where you're actually comfortable and don't actually have real-world obligations to get to. You can doom scroll for eternity. But here in this life, educate yourself. Educate yourself. Go on a walk. Learn about nature, bro. Like, my mind has opened up so much since I started learning about nature and appreciating nature around me and, like, learning about animals and insects and just, like, if it has this many legs, it makes it this. And if it eats this, it makes it this. And I know that these are all basic things that we learn fucking in pre-K. But at the same time, these are things we forget. And so it's easy to learn when you already have learned it in the past. The muscle memory will come. The neural pathways will finally link up. So just learn a little something. Get a little crazy. Be a little smarter than your neighbors. And it will also make you realize how fucking stupid people are, respectfully. I did not realize how goddamn dumb these motherfuckers are in our country. Respectfully, I cannot say that enough. I feel bad when I call people dumb, but it's shocking when I'm having a conversation with someone and they're realizing something that I figured out 6 years ago, and they're, like, way older than me. And it's just like, ugh, like, you haven't even taken the time to know yourself. That's scary. Know yourself. Also, take a minute, go to therapy, get a journal, write something down. You know, learn about, just learn. Fucking learn. Let your brain learn something. We're going to let everything mush. You're going to have no personality. You're not even going to know how you react to things if you don't know yourself. You don't know what, like, just go out and learn. That's all I want to say. Peace, love, and happiness. That was disgusting. Yeah, I don't know what my next video is going to be. I have some ideas, but the people on my TikTok are starting to hate me. Fuck. I, like, told everyone I was, like, low-key kind of a Christian. Like, I get it now. And everyone started coming after me because I've been reading the Bible. The thing is, though, when I talk about being Christian, I think I'm Christian in the way that Christians wouldn't call me Christian. I think a lot of Christians would have very much a lot of issue with the things that I've been saying about Christianity. So, I'm just a problematic person, and I can't help it. But it's more fun to be problematic in a way. I think my brain just thinks of things very differently than other people see them. And I think because I've approached it from an outside, just curious perspective, and I'm going to figure it out on my own, I'm not getting the same propaganda-ass misinformation chirped into my ear by a fucking priest every Sunday. And I'm figuring this shit out for my own. God bless up. I don't think he's watching this video. But, Steven, if you ever watch my videos, you are, like, you changed my life. Straight up. Appreciate you. He's been helping me understand stuff so much more. And it's so cool. It's so freaking cool. And I just like to learn and know things. And, yeah, that's all I had to say. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching. Still a weed smoker. My bad. But, yeah, also, guys, I moved. Now I live in a completely different place, which is super cool. I live right by the water. I love my... I don't want to say I love my roommates, but I really enjoy my roommates, so that's super cool. I don't know them enough to love them. But life is genuinely... Hold on. It's not working. There we go. I have a clip. Life is genuinely, like, moving in the right direction for me, which has been crazy because if you guys saw over the past few months, I was quite literally depressed. Goddamn. Getting out of a breakup is actual hell. And I do not wish it. Ouch! Ouch. Just carabined myself. Yeah, life, like, sucks when the person that you love the most in the world doesn't want to be with you anymore. It's really bad. But the feeling that comes after, the feeling when maybe you meet someone new, or the feeling maybe when you realize it's going to be okay, it's the most freeing feeling ever. Thank you. Like, I would not have been going back to school if it wasn't for this fuck-ass boy. That's crazy. I almost ruined my life for a man. That's freaking insane and embarrassing. And 10-year-old me would be probably hitting me, saying, "What's wrong with you? You said you would never do that." But we're alive. We're doing it. Yeah, the water is literally right down there. So nice. Okay. Peace, love, and happiness. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.